All right, hey everybody. So, welcome to my review of The Idea of You, which is based on the book by Robin Lee. It stars Nicholas Galitzine and Anne Hathaway, and I am here to tell you, you need to watch this film. You absolutely need to watch this film. I knew I was going to love this film. I was not prepared for how much I was going to love this film. Like, this film really surprised the hell out of me. And you know what? Fuck you, Amazon and MGM, for not letting us see this shit in theaters. Like, why did you not put this thing in the theaters? Like, this thing would have played great with a crowd, as we saw from the South by Southwest screening and from some of the other screenings that they've held. Like, it is shown like this would have been such a crowd pleaser. This thing would have made money. If anyone but you could pull in like over $200 million, then this thing could have made money. Like, are you left so much money on the table? It's not even funny, and I don't even understand like why you would put this on your streaming service. Like, why did you just dump this on your streaming service? This deserved to be seen on the big screen because this is truly the perfect blend of fun, steamy romance, drama, comedy, self-awareness, sexiness. I mean, just like this plays so well. Like, this would have played like so well to an audience. This would have played so well with an audience that this thing would have made money. Like, there's no way around it. This thing definitely would have made money. Anne Hathaway. Mwah, 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 mwah. I mean, Anne Hathaway is Anne Hathaway. I mean, she is Anne motherfucking Hathaway. I mean, she is so fucking great in this movie. And it was so great to see her back in a role like this. It was so great to see her back on the screen. And this film was just like an hour and 50 minutes of like why I fell in love with this woman in the first place. Like, why I fell in love with her ever since I first saw, The Princess Diaries back when it came out in theaters. Like she was absolutely pitch perfect in this film. She has like such a presence. She's funny, she's sweet, she's charming, she's relatable. I mean, like she really played this role well, and she and Nicholas Galitzine have pitch perfect chemistry in this. Like, holy hell! Like, there's like a lot of scenes in this movie where I was like, okay, I feel like I am definitely like third wheeling right now. Like, I can understand why, like this man walks in the room and like she was just immediately like, oh, please be able to sing, please be able to sing, please be able to sing, please be able to act, please be able to act, please be able to act. I mean, like, I can understand like why, because it's like, holy hell, like they have this amazing chemistry from the moment they first share the screen together. I mean, like, holy hell, these two were amazing in this film. Nicholas Galitzine, he is quickly becoming like one of my favorite actors of all time. He is quickly becoming one of my favorite performers of all time, and he just knocked this completely out of the park. There is nothing this boy can't do. Like, there is nothing this man can't do. He is so baby girl in this movie. He has great chemistry with Anne Hathaway. He does really well in the more dramatic moments. He's great with the comedy. I mean, like I was like kicking my feet, during just like seeing this guy, and it was like, oh my god, no, like and you know what, like if the acting never does not work out, singing might not be, would not be a bad option for you, dude. Like singing would not be, but please keep acting, please keep acting, please keep acting. Please do not, take that as me saying, stop acting. Also, maybe like as a side job, sing more, because like, man, this guy can sing. And like, oh, he plays Hayes Campbell to a T. He plays Hayes Campbell so pitch perfect. And I want to talk about the adaptation, because like, to me, this is how you adapt a movie. This is how you adapt a book. Like, this is how you do this. This is how you do this. This completely perfectly captures the essence of Robin's book. And you know what? Yes, there are scenes in this movie that are, fan favorites, that are taken right from the book, but they never feel like a checklist. And I'm going to quote one of my favorite mutuals across social media platforms, Semra. I thought that she really nailed it when she said that a lot of the time when it comes to adaptations, especially when they are including these fan favorite moments, is that they just feel like a checklist. They just feel like a checklist. It just feels like, you have like this entire list of the scenes that the fans, are gonna, go ape shit if you don't include in the actual film. And so, it just feels like, okay, now we got to this scene, now we got 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 this scene. And the way how I was going to put it, if I ever do a video review or a video talking about why After We Collided until, after everything came out, why After We Collided was the worst of the After film series. And it's because it's like, okay, you're including these scenes, but you're not understanding them. You're not understanding why these scenes actually worked. Like, you're not understanding like why these scenes became fan favorites. It's like Semra said, you're just doing a checklist. So she puts it more succinctly, but it's like you're just committing to a checklist. Like, you're just going down the list of like, okay, now we got this part, 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 now we got this part. But yeah, no. The idea of you is really how you do it. The idea of you is how you adapt a book to movie. And they really did capture the essence. I really did feel like I was actually watching a real adaptation. It actually did feel like I was actually watching a real, a book that I really loved, come to the screen. Um, Reed Scott, who plays Dan, I cannot think of more perfect casting. He just plays douchebag so well. He did in Veep, and now he does in this. Like, he just plays douchebag so well, and I thought that he was great as Dan. Ella Rubin, who plays Izzy, I thought that she did really, really well. I actually like some of the changes that they made to her. And you know what? Hats off to the casting director. Hats off to the casting director, because like there's so many shots in this movie where I thought that they just de-aged Anne Hathaway, that I thought that they literally just de-aged Anne Hathaway, because Ella Rubin looks so much like a young Anne Hathaway. She looks so much like Anne Hathaway. Like, if it ever came out that Anne Hathaway's her mother, I would not be shocked, because it's like, or if they're related in any way, it would not shock me, because holy hell, does Ella Rubin look like Anne Hathaway? And it was actually really, really creeping me out how much she actually looked like her. So hats off to the casting department. When it comes to the music, they did not have to go this hard. They did not have to go this hard when it comes to the music. I really did love the music in this film. I really did love all the August Moon songs. I thought they were perfect. I thought that, like, holy hell, these are actually songs that I would actually listen to. Like, these are actually songs that if August Moon was a real band, I would actually fall for them. I would actually like really love these guys, and I would be listening to their music. Like, they would be like my Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or One Direction. Um, but yeah, no, I thought that this was actually like really, really, really great, and I thought all the members were really fantastic. When it comes to the adaptation, um, there is some stuff that I do wish that they did include. There is some stuff that I do wish that they had included. Mainly, mainly when it comes to the horrificness that Solène took. I thought that the film did kind of pull back a little bit, whereas the book like really, really, really went there. I thought that the film could have gone a little bit harder at that. I thought that the film could have like really, like gone more vitriolic there, and really, gone, farther in terms of like what the fans were doing, in terms of what the public was doing. But it worked well for the film. It worked well for the film. But I just wish that they had gone a little bit farther with that, as the book did. But yeah, no, like overall, I mean, like, and there are some scenes like from the book that I'm like, okay, I'm glad that you took this out. I am glad you took this out, because it's like, yeah, I was never that great of a fan of that scene or this scene, and I was like, all right, like I really am glad that you took this out. Um, but yeah, no, overall, but before I get into the overallness, when it but talking about the stuff like where Solène is dealing with the hatred from the public, like that was really one of those moments where it feels like no acting required, because if you know anything about Anne Hathaway, she got this vitriolic hate train, to the point that it even had a name called Hatha-Hate, and that was just horrific to live through. That was horrific to watch. in terms of, in real life. It was just like so painful to watch because I've always been a fan of Anne Hathaway. I've never seen her do anything wrong, and it's just like never even worthy of even a tenth of the hate that this woman has gotten. And so, like during those scenes, you can really tell that she really is pulling from her own personal experiences, and like she just completely broke my heart during these scenes. Of course, it's not all fun, sunshine, and rainbows. There are, a lot of dramatic moments in this, and like I found myself, just my heart completely breaking for these characters. And I'm actually really glad that the film kept to the book. I'm really glad that the film kept to the book, even though they keep to the book, but then they don't keep to the book. Uh, but I really am glad that the film kept to the book in terms of the ending. But yeah, no, the dramatic parts like really, really hit me, and Anne Hathaway broke my heart. Nicholas Galitzine broke my heart. Ella Rubin broke my heart, and it was just like, man, like I was like, I'm crying. Um, I love the absolute hell out of this film. I love the hell out of this movie. I think that everybody should watch it. I think it should become the most streamed movie. Um, I this thing surprised the hell out of me. This thing really did surprise the hell out of me. This is like the one of the best romantic films I've seen in a long time. This is the best, one of the best romantic comedies I've seen in a long time. This is like one of my new favorite Anne Hathaway movies. This is like one of my new favorite Nicholas Galitzine movies. This is like my top tier, book to movie adaptations of all time. I mean, like this thing really, really surprised the hell out of me. I mean, they really did pour their heart and souls into this, and they really did put effort into this. And my hat's off to everybody involved in this film. So I'm gonna give Anyone But You, in terms of the book adaptation, I'm gonna say 8.9 out of 10. But in terms of the film itself, I'm going to give it an A plus plus. I absolutely love the ever living hell out of this film. So like yeah, any issues that I had, it was completely overlooked because it's like this is just really like one of those pitch perfect movies. Like this is like one of those pitch perfect movies, and this thing should have gone to theaters. We should have been able to see this thing on the big screen. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So I'll be bringing you guys constant updates on the After Film series. It Ends With Us, Hush Hush, The Mister, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and any other book to movie adaptations that you guys might want to talk about. I will be doing topic videos talking about The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Once we get more and more information on Hush Hush and the Mister, I will be adding that to the lineup. I will be continuing to bring you guys updates on It Ends With Us, so keep looking forward to that. Because I was terminated for so long, there's still some stuff from After We Collided that I do have to catch up on, including topic videos, and those are coming sooner rather than later. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to go to the heights that it has without you guys, and so for that, I'm eternally grateful. I know, there are plenty of fans out there, old and new, who have no idea, absolutely no idea that this channel exists, or this even back from termination in the first place, so please keep sharing the channel. Please keep spreading the word of Charles's Movie Channel, because this will easily be one of the best, if not the best, book-to-movie adaptation channels you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the Book to Movie Adaptation channel. I'll see you later, book to movie fans. Take care, y'all. Love you.